Hey, Dave Knight here at Dave Knight Trading. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Ah, what's going on? Today is September 6th, 2024. I was in another PA, made it to day 4, and then it's up about 200 bucks overall. I think I was up maybe a little bit higher. See where we were on the threshold. 228. Yeah, I didn't get higher than that. And you can notice that I have decided that it wants to be controlled by the admin. In other words, I failed. And then you see I opened up, well, I had this open, 177. So this is EA 177, and it's up roughly the difference here between what I failed and what I made. And just, I've done this so many times, I don't even want to talk about it. Um, Goal. Uh, if you don't know, I've taken a position with Humana Healthcare, and it was in my first week of training this week. I really didn't have a lot of time to trade. I did trade a little bit today, and then I let it get away from me. Um, Cardinal sins, right? I don't follow my own rules. I should never trade between 9:30 and 10 a.m. Period. Um, and I did, and I blew my account. So I have only myself, and I to blame for my failures. What is the overall goal? Well, obviously pass EA in any way you can get there. I don't care. Multiply the contracts, whatever it takes to get to EA one day pass. Um, PA, the PA is where my weakness. So I failed PA 26 today, and I've had I'm in my 177th 177 EA at Apex. I've slowed down my trading big time. I'm only having one EA open or one PA open at any given time. Right now, I want to get that PA. Once I get the PA to a point, what I'm looking for in my PA right now, since I have income coming in on another side again, outside of other money that's coming in. So Humana's money is not, well, it's just basically, long story short, I want to take a PA to at least 30,000. That's the overall goal. Once I get it to 30K, so a 5,000 increase off of 25K, and it takes as long as it takes to get there, and then request a $1,500 withdrawal, open up, get another EA to PA. Eventually, I like to get between 5 and 10 EAs to PA, and I don't know how I'm going to work within Humana. I mean, Humana, this job that I'm in right now is a six-figure job. So I've obviously, I understand that component. It's a very lucrative job that I'm in, with working with seniors in the Medicare Medicaid field. So I am taking this extremely serious, to using my insurance license to sell healthcare. And um, October 15th through December 7th is annual enrollment period. So I assume I'll be extremely busy there. I'm coming out of training, be September 27th. So I've finished, well, today finishes week 1, and we have 3 more weeks, and then we go and basically in the field at that point. Um, so it's going to take a lot of my time away, and that's good. Uh, I've pretty much I've put trading to a back burner for the most part, still going at it, but it's been day trade. Well, let me rephrase this. I still do my long-term investing, just like Warren Buffett. I don't show that, don't showcase it, don't need to. I mean, all you got to do is hold near and dear, right? And very simple strategy. Basically, buy when it's low and hold on, and then buy when you see it get low again. Warren Buffett, value investor, intelligent investor, whatever that thing that Graham put out years ago. Read that book, whatever that book was. I think it was Intelligent Investor or I forget what they called it, but anyway, something investing. Um, Graham, that's one of the books that. Well, shit. Let's look. Let's pull it up. Forget what it's called, but we can certainly search it. Um, I think it's called Intelligent Investor, right? Yeah, there you go. Benjamin Graham. If you don't have this book in your arsenal and in your book library and hard copy, soft copy, or your Kindle, whatever you use, highly recommend that. This is the Bible basically in investing. Um, Hands down, value investing. Buy when things are now in today's world. It's tough to make some of these decisions because um, earnings to business book value can be extremely EPS versus book value can be extremely hard to understand. Um, but understanding what Warren Buffett holds in Berkshire Hathaway, uh, he likes to buy companies and he likes to make them private. That's one of his big grand strategies. Look what X did with Elon Musk. I mean, if you can find those kind of investments, and you got billions of dollars, good for you. But for those that don't have it, um, buy when things are low and hold on to it and allow the earnings per share and the dividends and the reinvestments and all that to kick in to help you get to your overall goals. I mean, you can be a dividend investor where that you're receiving income with your dividends. That's kind of my overall arching goal at some point in the future, to have enough, dividend income to keep afloat. With Medicare that I'm in, the field I'm in, if you do decide to go independent, you can have lifetime residuals. If you stay with a company, then you can work your way to retirement as well. So what's my goal? Well, I like that. I've never been with a company more than 5 years in my lifetime. So I would like to think Humana would be the company that I stay for the next, 12 years of my life, going to 57 to roughly 69, 70. I'd like to work to age 70 and then retire if that's possible. So that's kind of, obviously health related and all that stuff that goes with it. Um, so as long as I'm healthy and feel like I can do it, I want to get out there and work and be productive and do the best job that I can do. That's day trading has not worked out for me, to be honest, in the environment that I have chosen over the last 10 years of my life. Um, Meaning the Top Step to Apex, 3 years at Apex, 7 years at Top Step. So it's basically been 10 years of spinning my wheels. I did end up making some money at Top Step to the end, but Apex has been uh, just a freaking sword, double-edged sword that cuts the wrong way right now. Uh, it's a nut that I'm not good at the max trailing drawdown. Today, I can tell you what happened in my PA. I got to over 800 in losses. Um, I traded 3, then 6, then 9, and my last trade was 12 that blew 12 contracts on micros, excuse me. And 12 micros will go quickly against you in this kind of environment right now. Right now, we're trading in an environment. Is my Excel's shut down right now. So we are in almost a 5 category on ADR. This has been extreme risk for the last month, 2 months of the environment right now. Ever since we had that mini crash, before that, it's Warren Buffett talked about selling everything off, and the market went crazy. I forget what he sold, but that was back in August. Warren Buffett still has lots of control over what's going on in the market. If you're looking at that today, what I was running, these are micros that I'm trading. 3 micros, so 50 cents, $1.50, $1.50 a tick, and I was able to pull out. Well, it's easier to show in the other one. I was able to pull out, and so $1.50 a tick on 3 contracts, it can make a ton of money. Look at the stop loss 146. This is just when I set up the trade itself. I want to get into the sim so you can see it. When I set up the trade, let's see what the market's telling me. Let's go.
Order filled.
So what I'm doing right now is just I'm looking at this is up over this. Now what I don't like about this trade is my 3-minute chart. If you're trying to catch a bottom, my 3-minute chart, it still hasn't went positive yet. Anyway, and just let's make sure this is a positive trade here.
Stop filled.
Anyway, so that is looking
Stop
for
filled.
crossovers, right? 9 over the 15. My highway is trading up, and when I don't follow my own frickin' rules, we're trying to form a bottom here, and we're looking for the market to come up here. Is volume showing anything over here? Not really. Volume's not helping me at all right now to give me any indication that this is the bottom of this particular environment. So was that a good trade, or was it just inside a trading range? Personally, I think it's inside a trading range. And why is that? Well, you look at your longer term time frame. If you're trading a 3-minute chart and you have tick charts on, I mean, you can take your 3-minute chart and you can widen out the time frame. You can say, oh, is this still in a trading range in the congestion area? Yeah, it's been in the congestion on the 10-minute chart since right here, right? Since 11:20. So for the last hour, we've been in a little congestion right now. So it kind of helps to look out a little bit. So if you're a time frame trader and you're looking at your trading and you're making decisions, like I like to right now, if you're looking at, you want to kind of be short anytime that you get a signal to go short when you get a crossover. For instance, right now on the 1, 2, 3 chart, we had a crossover right here, right about the time I was getting long. It was a crossover to go short. So what was the better signal? It was a better signal was to go short following the trend of the 3-minute chart, right? So right now, and just consistently do that. And that's what I do when I'm trading well. I'm able to just consistently do this, trading 3 contracts at a time, and just stay with your system. And you can find, maybe sometimes it's 2 trades, sometimes it's 1 good winning trade, sometimes it takes 5 trades. But I've got to get away from, oh well, I make $100 in the day. I still have to work on me, and while I work on me, well, I think that I'll be a better trader where I don't have to make this my livelihood, which I put a lot of pressure on myself, to be honest. So I'm looking for where, I've been in the insurance field for a while. I've had my insurance license going on too many years. But anyway, I'm looking forward to the time that I have. What time is it right now? So I need to get going here pretty soon. I'm looking forward to my time. And when I do find time to trade, then I will talk about it. So my goal overall in the future is to open up some form of my own trading, Dave Knight trading, and how I go about doing things. And as long as I don't put pressure on myself, I do fine. When I take a loss in this environment, you get to a point, Like today, when you get to a point where you just go the WTF mentality that I talk about. Today, that was $800. I was down $800 and I said, you know what, F it. I'm going for it. It's either going to break even for the day or I'm going to blow the $85 amount that I spent to get the PA. And unfortunately, once again, I did exactly, I wasn't able to get out of the hole. So it closed me out. Off I go back down to another EA. And I'm a broken record. Kip will attest, I'm a broken record. I need to take a step back. I need to be a lot more patient. I need to trust when I have a good signal and go for it. For right now, we're still in a down situation, but is it a good down to be involved in right now? Not really. We've been basing since 11:48. For the last 30 minutes, we've just been hanging out right here. So maybe if it breaks below this area, then it's a good short. So there, follow what your eyes are telling you, not what. Everything's a lagging indicator when you're looking at indicators, right? Even these crossovers are lagging. The market's going to move where it wants to go with or without you. And your indicators or anything that you put in there to help you is still behind the times. It's just the way it works. That's why trading's so difficult and so hard. Because then Apex is for some people, for instance, Alpine Trader, Nutty Bar's had a really good year this year. He's pulled out 100. Well, he's at 100,000 mark right now. I mean, I like Nutty Bar. Nutty Bar has been, but he's got a job on the side too. He's able to, so it's not his livelihood to make trading, and that's kind of where I need to get right now. I need to get to the point where when I sit down in front of the computer, I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. Like today when I lost, I wasn't stressed at all. I was like, screw it. I'll pass another, and hopefully next time I'll learn not to take the damn button and click, 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 go 3, 6, 9, 12. It's just not the way it works, right? My first loss was 3. My second loss was 6 contracts. My third loss was 9 contracts. It took me to $800 loss at that point. And then I said, F it. And I went all in. And you know what happens when you go all in? You push all your chips in, even if you got pocket aces and you lose to 3 of a kind, right? There's a lot of ways to lose, even with pocket aces pushing all in. All right, that's it. 18 minutes of bullshit. Hope you have a better time in trading than I had in the funded environment. I hope to be able to offer some advice as time moves on. I think I've got a valid way of going about it. All my problems are up here. God bless. Take care. I'll see you in the next video I put together, which will be whenever I decide to do it. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.